12 to 1, it varies, and normally we try to keep someone there if possible, but there are times when they do go out, I take them to lunch sometimes.
Okay, I called on August 10th, this is just one time I
Sure.
wanted. 9:25, stepped away. 11 o'clock, stepped away. 2:15, stepped away.
Okay,
And then 2 days later, we went in, because we were in the area, to take our car in. About 2 o'clock, no one there. There was a man there with the truck, and we asked him, you know, is the office closed? What, the hours only say 8 to 4 or whatever. It doesn't say gone for lunch, because I wouldn't go there from 12 to 1.
Right.
They went for lunch. There's no consistency there. And he says, oh, well, they probably had to go and pick up some things. How many girls are in there? 2, 3?
no, we have 4 full-time
So
and
one
2
should
part-time.
be there,
There should never be a time when somebody's not there during office hours.
75% of the time.
Well, I'll address that.
Yeah.
That will be addressed tomorrow.
Who does your signs out front?
Who does the signs?
Yeah, because they're extremely confusing for one.
What, out
They're-
front?
First of all, you're driving,
Stage two.
if you've ever tried to come off of 51 indoor subdivision, you're already skirting cars.
Yeah.
To read a letter that's this tall, ain't working.
Right,
Then you go over there and you park your car and you get out and you look at it and it says, you can water your grass from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Or 0, 0,
Right.
0 to 8 p.m. is like.
It's supposed to be 8 p.m. to 12 a.m., isn't it?
and we had an issue with that, and Ryan called us and we changed the sign up, or Mike called us from out in the field.
Yeah.
The issue, and I'm not excusing that issue, but because of all the stages that we've changed to, and trying to make sure there's a big enough sign out front, and,
Well, there shouldn't be one to begin with, but that being aside,
That's horrible.
right,
it should be an alert sign of some sort.
Right.
And it gets you as you're going out of the subdivision, not coming in. It should be one on both sides.
I may not go out
Gotcha.
that subdivision for 4 days. What are you
Right.
talking about? I need
And
to
then,
be notified.
well, and that's the reason we said.
I don't disagree, but
Right, we'll address it. That's the reason we set up the Swift Reach, because we had people in certain systems that came in a different way. Even though the sign was there, can't tell you how many times we get calls where the sign was down, or it was turned the other way, or if it's like me, I don't look when I go into my addition. I'm just looking for people so I don't run over them. So that's the reason we set up the Swift Reach, so y'all would know.
I think one thing that's really confusing on the signs is it'll say stage 2, and it'll be something different every time it says
Right.
stage 2. Or every time it says stage 3, it'll be something different. So there really is no stage.
Right.
Because it's not the same.
I'll tell you what,
You drive
we'll-
by and you go, oh, it's stage 2. Oh, wait,
Right.
we were supposed to order on Monday, now this time it's Tuesday.
Okay, and I agree with you. Now, I have the letters in here from 12 and 13 both. In stage 3 and stage 2 and stage 4, they're stated plainly in writing. We have not gotten a single thing in writing this year
Okay,
from y'all.
here's what we'll
Laguna
do.
Vista, water, Laguna Vista we have, but not the water folks.
Okay.
Not you folks.
Okay. What we will do is we will post up on the website the different stages, so y'all will know, so y'all can go to it and there's on the website it has customer info. You can go there, that's where you look for your CCRs and those type of information. We'll set that up on the stages so y'all will know.
These ladies, I don't want to sign it all at
I don't want to sign it.
It's
Well-
killing our property values.
We don't want those signs.
That's something I've got to address with TCQ. I mean, that's a requirement. We're supposed to send out a boil water notice that has to sit out there. We have to take pictures of it, send it in, let them know
You ever
what's
been
going
at the
on.
water plant?
No, I
It's literally killing, it has killed.
No, I understand.
Yeah, the bad water would kill us too, so we need to be notified as soon as
Okay.
Right.
possible.
But we've
You know
had the
what?
same.
I didn't get notified when I was on stomach surgery because I didn't leave the subdivision. Putting a sign at the front of the subdivision is not going to guarantee that you get
That's
notified.
right.
And I was a little
Call
sick.
is very effective when it works.
Not everybody has access to a computer. I mean, I have a
Okay.
neighbor who probably doesn't. So you either need to send out a letter
Okay.
with the stages, explain,
We'll
or
do
put it
that.
on our bill or something, just so
Okay.
that we have a written, because
Yeah.
I know people who don't get on the computer.
Well, you can post it up on your refrigerator, whatever you want to do,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
great. Hopefully, we won't have to use it much more after all the improvements that Thompson is doing.
They can sign that.
Yes,
I'd just like to say thank you that you have said, I'm sorry, and we're culpable, and we truly appreciate hearing that.
well, we're responsible to Thomas's, and we want to do them a good job. And the only way we know is if we hear it, and I promise you, and Greg's sitting there as a witness, it will be addressed tomorrow.
Did you hear it?
Yeah,
Did you hear it?
what?
You said that
But I appreciate that, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, is there any further business with them? Okay, if not, do you?
This is to Mr. Thomas, or I believe it's Brian before you.
Brian?
Did I understand that one of those tanks is an empty tank that's for the lake water?
Is it in use?
And did you say that you're going to get rid of that tank?
No.
So,
No, I did not say we're getting.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because you're supposed to be contacting us, the numbers that's on this list that wanted to go back on, you know, second system.
Right.
And so I just want to make sure I'm not tearing down a tank, and if I misunderstood, I apologize.
Right, no.
But that's what I understood.
No, it would be hard to tear it down where it is anyway.
Now, where is that tank?
It's,
Right on.
when when you go down through the
Okay,
creek,
that's
right there on the right, it's
okay.
the second creek, second tank in the back.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a much smaller item, but I don't think either of those lots were mowed all year. And the grass got really, really tall, and the burrs were terrible. Couldn't walk your dogs through it.
Which lots? Which
The
lots?
lots where the tank is and the
Oh,
lot
okay.
where the well is.
Okay, it's caused snake problems.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a real snake.
We're responsible for that, and so I'll address it.
Butch, the other day, the lady that lives there, Gayla.
Gayla Pryor.
Said that she asked him why he was mowing, and he told her, that's not in my contract. And so he didn't mow it.
Yeah.
He mowed over by the fence and the tank, but he didn't mow the stuff over by her.
It's not so bad now because it's
That-
dead, but it was
Right.
really bad with the
And
rain.
again, that's not a good answer for him, butting the fence of the guy that does the mowing. We have people that come up to him and ask him to do extra things that are not in the contract. And he's gotten reprimanded for that. Because we've got one place that has us mowing like 6 acres. And every time we go out there, they'll ask him for something else. And he's been told, stop, this is it. But that wasn't a good response at all. So that's Gayla.
Brian?
Yes, ma'am.
When were you gonna get back with everybody about the lake water? There's not a time frame about that.
I don't know, we're gonna, I can't answer that right now. We'll keep it in our updates. I don't know what all that entails to get approval, to understand the process as we are going forward. What my father and uncle went through, they said, absolutely not. So to find out all that information, I couldn't give you an honest answer right now, but we'll keep you updated. Is that fair enough? I'm not giving you another 30-day answer. Yes.
I wanted to ask a question of you. If your office hours are from 8 to 4, and if I'm hearing what you said correctly, it is your expectation that somebody would be there from 8 to 4, right?
Yes, correct.
On the go forward, 8 to 4.
It should have already been, and I promise you, after tomorrow, there won't be any doubt. Okay? Maybe one less person there, but there won't be any doubt. I can tell you that.
I was gonna ask him, on the lake pipe consideration, if you do it, that sounds bad.
I got you.
Will you be having to charge us more than what we were paying 2 years ago?
I'll say what I can say. So, did everyone hear the question? If we do go back to the lake water system, will that lake water system rate increase from, I believe it was the $25 to $20 in the past? So we're not in the business to just give water away or to absorb all that. So yes, that's something that we're going to have to assess. I'm not saying it's going up. I'm not saying it's going down. But that would have to be assessed in a whole new process.
Any business is going to put any cost that they have to make something.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Onto the receiver.
Not necessarily. The thing here is they might spend $20,000 for a pump, okay? But keep in mind, they get tax deductions, they get some benefits from tax deduction for amortization,
Right.
okay? The other part of it is that we've got 200 meters roughly, plus $20 a month, that's $4 grand a month. How much is that a year? Okay,
But
as
you
long as the
don't-
lake
you
water's
don't buy the
available,
lake
whether you
water.
use it or not, you're gonna get charged the $20. So you come along in December and you're not using it, they're still making money.
That's all right. That's the agreement.
Well, that's right, but that's what I'm saying, is it doesn't necessarily mean it will go up just because of it.
I also know you can have maintenance fees that should
think I live
cover,
pretty
you know.
But to answer your question, we're gonna have to evaluate that, and fully understand what the whole process is. That's not a process we're obviously not familiar with right now. We haven't done in the past. We know pumps, we know water, we can make the system work, just we'll figure that out.
Well, just know, we really do a lot of water out of the lake.
We'll be there next year.
You have a lot of confidence in that lake.
Well, for my, it's good for my
Hey,
grass.
Ryan, I would like to thank you for the rest of those and for all of your explanation about the water
Sure.
system and for your apology for not having the paperwork with the state and giving us a day that you're gonna do that next week. And I'd like to thank you for that.
Well, thank you.
And I would suggest to you that if we ever had this meeting again, that you run it from the start.
Absolutely.
Because you make a lot more sense, and you listen to the questions, you adjust to the questions that are asked.
Well,
And I thank you for that.
and Ryan, I think if you guys initiated a meeting, instead of disgruntled people saying, hey, we want a
Getting
meeting,
together, sure.
it would be so much better if you guys said, hey, guys.
Hopefully we can
we got
communicate with
problems,
you
let's
enough
talk."
that we can curb a meeting anyway, so you don't have to spend your evening up here.
It's better than cleaning house.
I've been away from my kids for 25 days, I'm ready to get back over to my house.
Pastor Danny still there? Pastor Danny, are you ready to go?
He may have gone to his house.
You wish somebody would go and give us a benediction? Let's go home. Let's go home.
I will.
Make the motion to adjourn.
You don't mind?
Go for it.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just come to you in humility. We thank you for opening ears tonight and opening the lines of communications. We just ask that you continue this and continue to work within us to make us more like Christ. We just ask that you watch over everyone as they go home, travel home tonight, keep them safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Okay, you leave a small donation out there. You get an attaboy, way to go.
What do we need to do to help clean up, Larry?
Huh?
What do we need to do to help clean up?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of stuff they got out or anything like that.